What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mahmood. Listen, if you're anything like me, you love your chickens, but even more than that, you love fresh eggs. And let's be honest, who doesn't love cracking open a farm-fresh egg in the morning? But sometimes our feathered friends aren't as productive as we'd like, right? Well, today I'm holding in my hand the secret to unlocking your flock's full potential. What if I told you you could get double the eggs from your hens without buying expensive feed or those fancy chicken gadgets they try to sell you online? That's right, today I'm revealing 3 proven tricks that'll turn your chickens into egg-laying machines. We're talking simple, easy, and most importantly, cheap ways to maximize your egg production. So stick around, because these tips are absolute game changers. Your chickens will thank you, your wallet will thank you, and most importantly, your breakfasts will thank you. Alright guys, let's talk about the dreaded egg shortage. You go out to the coop expecting a bounty of those beautiful brown, green and blue eggs, and all you find are feathers. It's every chicken keeper's nightmare. More feathers than eggs. I've been there, you've been there. It's enough to make you want to give up on chickens altogether and just buy a dozen from the supermarket, right? But hold on. Before you blame your hens and start thinking they're just slacking off on the job, the problem might be you. I know, nobody likes to hear that. But sometimes without even knowing it, we're making mistakes that are killing our egg production. Don't worry, I'm not here to point fingers. I'm here to help you identify these egg sabotaging errors, fix them, and get those egg numbers back up where they belong. So, what are these egg stopping mistakes? Well, they might surprise you. It's not always about fancy feed or expensive supplements. Sometimes it's the simplest things that make the biggest difference. Things like the amount of light your chickens are getting. That's right, just like us, chickens need their beauty sleep, but they also need enough daylight to regulate their laying cycles. And trust me when I tell you, getting the light right is like hitting the egg jackpot. Then there's the protein problem. Did you know that eggs are basically 90% protein? Think about it, those little hens are working hard to produce those protein-packed wonders. And if they're not getting enough protein in their diet, well, it's like asking a car to run without gas. We've got to fuel those egg-laying factories, people. And last but not least, sometimes it's all about a little TLC. Chickens might seem tough, but they're actually pretty sensitive creatures. Stress, boredom, even the weather can throw off their groove and mess with their egg production. So we got to make sure our ladies are happy, healthy and stress-free. Happy chickens lay more eggs. It's that simple. Now I know what you're thinking, Mahmood, this is starting to sound complicated. Don't worry, I promised you simple, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to break down each of these egg-laying roadblocks and give you easy, actionable tips to fix them. We're going to hack the system, boost those egg numbers, and have your neighbors wondering what your secret is. So, are you ready to turn those fluffy chickens into egg-laying champions? Let's do this. Alright, let's jump right into our first egg-sellant hack, the light hack. This one's all about manipulating the power of the sun, or at least tricking your chickens into thinking it's always sunny and time to lay some eggs. You see, chickens are like little solar panels. They need a certain amount of light each day to stimulate their egg production. We're talking 14 to 16 hours of good, bright light. Now, if you live in sunny California, you might be thinking, no problem, Mahmoud, my girls get plenty of sun. But here's the thing, even in sunny places, the days get shorter in the winter, and that's when you'll notice a dip in your egg production. And for those of us in other parts of the world, well, we don't always have the luxury of those long sunny days. So what's the solution? We create our own sunshine. Don't worry, we're not building a giant magnifying glass or anything. All you need is a simple, cheap timer and an LED light bulb. That's right, for about $5 you can hack your chicken's internal clock and keep those eggs coming all year round. Now here's how it works. You're going to set that timer to turn on your LED light early in the morning before the sun comes up. This fools your chickens into thinking the day is longer, and bam, their little chicken brains go, time to lay some eggs. Now here's a pro tip from one chicken enthusiast to another. Use warm white LEDs. They're not only energy efficient, which your electricity bill will thank you for, but they also emit a light spectrum that's closer to natural sunlight, which the chickens seem to really love. Plus they're super cheap, so you can outfit your entire coop without breaking the bank. It's really as simple as that. With just a timer and an LED bulb, you can create the perfect egg-laying environment for your flock. And the best part, you'll start seeing the results in your egg basket almost immediately. Alright, now that we've got our chickens basking in the glow of our DIY sunshine, let's move on to trick number 2, the protein boost. Remember how we talked about eggs being practically made of protein? Well, it stands to reason that if you want more eggs, you've got to give your chickens more of the good stuff. Now, most commercial chicken feeds will boast about their protein content, but often it's not enough, or it's not the highest quality protein. And if we're serious about doubling those eggs, we got to step up our protein game. But don't worry, I'm not talking about buying those expensive protein-packed pellets that cost an arm and a leg. We're going to give our chickens a protein boost the natural, affordable way. Here's where things get fun. Twice a week, I like to treat my ladies to a protein feast that would make a bodybuilder jealous. And the best part is, these are things you probably already have in your pantry or can easily get at the grocery store. First up, we've got black oil sunflower seeds. These little guys are like tiny protein bombs, packing a whopping 17% protein. Plus, they're full of healthy fats and other nutrients that are great for your chicken's overall health. Just sprinkle a handful over their feed and watch them go nuts. Next, we're going to get a little wriggly. That's right, we're talking about dried mealworms. Don't be grossed out now. These critters are like chicken superfoods. They're over 50% protein and provide essential amino acids that are crucial for egg production. Trust me, your chickens will go absolutely bonkers for these. You can usually find dried mealworms at pet stores or online, and they're a surprisingly affordable way to give your flock a protein boost. And finally, for a special treat, I like to give my chickens scrambled eggs. I know it sounds crazy, but chickens love eggs. It's a great way to use up any cracked eggs you might have, and it gives them a boost of protein and other nutrients. Just make sure the eggs are cooked through before you give them to your chickens. There you have it, folks. My 3 simple tricks to double your chicken's egg production. I told you it was going to be easy, right? Remember, these tips are all about working smarter, not harder, and giving your chickens the tools they need to lay those beautiful, delicious eggs. After just 2 weeks using these tricks, my egg count doubled. Look at this bounty. I'm practically swimming in fresh eggs over here. And the best part? These tricks cost almost nothing to implement. We're talking about a few bucks for a timer, and an LED bulb, some sunflower seeds, mealworms, and maybe a couple of extra eggs. That's it. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and give these tricks a try. Your chickens will thank you, your wallet will thank you, and your taste buds will definitely thank you. Smash that like button if you want more excellent tips. Help me get the word out there and share this video with your fellow chicken enthusiasts. Subscribe for weekly chicken hacks. It's free. I'm always experimenting and coming up with new ways to make chicken keeping easier and more rewarding. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And comment sunny side up if you'll try these tricks. I love hearing from you guys, and I can't wait to hear about your egg-exclusive results.